the biggest competitive edge in 2026 isn't AI, money, or titles, but who you invite to the table. I'm Sarah. Not just with the usual suspects. I invited our Gen Z intern who kept raising a hand in the chat, a veteran from customer support who hears raw pain points every day, a colleague with ADHD who thrives on pattern breaks, a bilingual marketer who understands nuance in multicultural messaging, and a working parent who knows time scarcity better than any MBA. We whiteboarded hard. Within 48 hours, they spotted 3 blind spots our expert team missed and gave us a feature tweak and a campaign angle that doubled engagement within a month. That experience rewired me. Inclusion stopped being a value on the wall and became a strategy in the room. Now, let's talk about 5 shifts redefining success in 2026 and how to win with an inclusive mindset. First, AI isn't smart. It's specific. It learns from what we feed it. If your prompts represent one viewpoint, your output will too. Here's why this matters. Biased content creates blind spots, missed markets, and legal headaches. Practical move. Use inclusive prompts. I started writing Impact. Professionals who only network within their lane miss opportunities when markets wobble. Practical move. Portfolio your network. Each month, connect with one person older than you, one younger, and one from a different industry. Ask, what challenge are you solving right now? Adopt this. Run 30-day micro-apprenticeships. Shadow a role different from yours for 2 hours a week. The quick story. A colleague shadowed support for a month, discovered a repeatable churn trigger, and saved us 6 figures in lost revenue. That didn't come from a spreadsheet. It came from a different seat. Fourth, sustainability and DEI are under scrutiny, and performative moves backfire. In 2026, customers spot diversity theater instantly. Impact. Trust is the new currency, and it's fragile. Practical move. Measure what matters. Track inclusion. KP is like time to voice. How long until a junior team member speaks? Participation rate across roles, and customer feedback from underserved segments. Adopt this. The one more chair rule. Every decision meeting adds one new perspective with lived experience relevant to the outcome. We used it on a pricing change and caught a subtle accessibility issue that would have cost us reputation and refunds. Real inclusion saves real money. Fifth, mental health and mindfulness are core performance drivers. Psychological safety isn't fluffy, it's fuel for innovation. Impact. When people feel safe, they take smart risks. Practical move. Start meetings with a 30-second check-in. What's your bandwidth today? Then set a norm. Critique ideas, not identities. Adopt this, the 2 times listen habit. Respond only after reflecting what you heard. It slows hot takes and speeds genuine understanding. I've watched tensions cool and ideas deepen in minutes. So how do you build this into a daily success system? Here are 4 actionable habits that changed my career fast. 1. The 5-voice test. Before you launch anything, get feedback from 5 types of users or colleagues different from you. Role, age, culture, neurotype, or life stage. If it can't pass that test, it's not ready. 2. Calendar diversity. Block a weekly perspective hour. Read one newsletter outside your field, review a competitor you'd normally ignore, and ask one contrarian question. What would break this? 3. Inclusive AI prompts. Always add constraints that force broader outputs. Include a low bandwidth option. Offer 3 accessibility alternatives. Write for first-generation professionals. 4. Decision replay. After a decision, run a 10-minute retro. Who was quiet? What data did we ignore? What did we learn from disagreement? Capture it. Repeat it. That's how culture compounds. Here's the mindset shift that ties this all together. Abundance over scarcity. A scarce mindset says, if I bring in more voices, I'll lose control. An abundant mindset says, if I bring in more voices, we all get smarter. When I stopped trying to be the smartest person in the room and started building the smartest room, our work moved from good to undeniable. We stopped designing for an imaginary average and started designing for the real America. Hybrid schedules, side hustles, caregivers, immigrants, veterans, first-gen grads, neurodiverse thinkers, dreamers who don't fit neat boxes. That's the market. That's the team. That's where the momentum lives. If you've felt behind this year, remember, you're not late. You're early if you choose inclusion as your operating system. In 2026, success isn't a solo sport. It's a relay where you win by passing the baton cleanly across differences. Invite the voice you've been avoiding. Ask the question you've been afraid to ask. Build the room you wish you'd had at 22. The future belongs to people who practice inclusive leadership, harness AI with intention, navigate hybrid work with empathy, and create sustainable growth through diverse thinking. If this hit home, tap like so more people find it. Subscribe for weekly strategies on inclusive leadership, AI collaboration, and 2026 success trends. And tell me in the comments, what's one mindset shift you'll make this year? Share this with someone who needs a seat at the table and the courage to pull up one more chair.